we have such a nice prasad. Amazing. Sin-free, filled with Lord's mercy. And so much. So many items we are eating. Sandesh. There, I was there in Ujjain temple. Every day there was Sandesh. Every day there was Rasmalai, Rasgulla. And the entire Rajbhog plate only they were bringing. I said, no, no. I don't take spicy. Krishna. Madan Mohan can take. But I am not qualified. I just took little puri. So much bliss is there, and such nice Vaishnavas, so many uh, gifts. I get hundreds of gifts. So many gifts. I got Prabhupada deity made in China by the president and guru of uh, Indore temple, Mahaman, His Grace Mahaman Prabhu. So very nice, but then little heavy. So then I thought flying and all that, I will have difficulty. So I gifted it to one Mataji who cooked prasadam for me. She is very happy. She says, "Thank you, bro. Wonderful gift." This much around DT of Prabhupada. Very nice. Made in China. Very high quality. So, so nice. I went to their house, that Mataji's house. Her daughter, Radha Priya Mataji. She is in 11th class. She plays piano. They have piano of 1 lakh rupees. And sound is amazing. So then she sang one tune and played, and I played mridang, and we had kirtan, 5, 6 of us. And then I sang a tune, and then she played, exactly matching. It was amazing. It looks like, we are in Golok Vrunda. Piano sounds different only, natural piano. 1 lakh rupees. So life is so blissful. Life is so blissful. Unfortunately, living in it, don't understand. They prefer to suffer in this world because they have their independent plans. Anybody who doesn't surrender to authority, he will be miserable like anything. Authority means bona fide authority coming in parampara.
Yes.
Who could be better authorities than our acharyas in the parampara? Now, many of you are working under some authority in your college or in your company. They are exploitative. Are they not lusty, your authorities? They are. Are they not angry fellows? They are. Are they not greedy fellows? They are. Are they not illusioned? They are. Are they not envious? They are. And which remain? Are they not proud? They are very proud. So you are serving authority who are lusty, proud, greedy, envious. Why don't you give them that authority? Surrender to acharyas. Your choice. So I was telling him, we have surrendered to pure authorities, pure devotees who are never exploitative. They are all loving. They offer only love. And there is nothing in our possession which they need. They have Krishna with them. They want to give Krishna. And because we are ready to accept Krishna, they are very happy with us and they give unlimited love to us. We don't have anything to ask for. They don't have anything else to give love than Krishna Prem. So we are very fortunate. So here you can see when the sannyasis saw the brilliant illumination of the body of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, their minds were attracted and they all immediately gave up their sitting places and stood in respect. Prabhupada talks how a real saintly person does not declare himself to be God, but is subservient. So this is necessary to attract the attention of fools, but a saintly person should not misuse such power for personal sense gratification like false saints who declare themselves to be God. So last time we discussed on Jesus showing chamatkar in one village, and people great. So this is low class people, fools, who when they see chamatkar, then they get attracted. They do namaskar. Chamatkar say namaskar. But next village Jesus visited, they without showing any chamatkar only they surrendered. Jesus said these are wiser people. But saintly person who has such powers should not exhibit them to cheat. Many saintly people do that. They have some powers, no doubt, but then they cheat people by they want to extract money of others, or they will exploit women. Women will be attracted, or men are attracted, and they will offer their daughters, and this fellow will have sex with them. He doesn't have Krishna fully, or he doesn't have Krishna. He has some other powers on him. So then he gets cheated by cheating others also. It's a sampradaya of one chak and one chik. Lifters and cheated. So that's what Prabhupada writes. Yet a saintly person never takes credit for such actions because he knows very well that when wonderful things are done on his behalf, by the grace of the Supreme Lord, all credit goes to the Master and not to the servant. So one whose heart is filled with Krishna only, he will not look for credit. Otherwise, everybody else is hungry. It's like, you are very hungry, and then now you have to just go on peacefully in life. Will you go on? What do you need? Food. You will be crazy. Where is food? If nothing else there, you may eat the leaves of this trees here. Maybe stomach will be filled, and they are not poisonous leaves. Hopefully, I will survive, isn't it? If nothing is there, you'll start eating that only. Grass and all that you'll start eating. Cows eat grass, so why not? And it is not poisonous. So no problem. In fact, for that matter, people will eat meat also. One boy, school boy, on the last day of the school, after exam or something, somehow what happened? He went to washroom or something. His stomach was this, so he was in the toilet, and all the boys and girls left school. They all went, and unfortunately, the guards and all they closed that the entire area of that this thing, and then. They closed the gate also, and the school was not to be opened for next 1 month or something vacation, summer vacation or something. So this boy, after finishing his thing in the toilet, then he came out and then he found the whole thing is locked up where he was and all. And then he was wondering what to do. Somehow he was trapped now, and he was started crying. Small boy. Then he started shouting, but nobody was there because the school area is big, na? Campus is big. So even if he's crying, small child, how much he can cry? So it was not heard. There was nobody in the complex, in the all that. So then their parents were worried, where is our son gone? They inquired on the bus, this and nowhere found. They were wondering where he after school, where he might have gone. They could not understand he might be in the school. So there the boy afterwards he started feeling hungry. Then what to eat? There is nothing to eat. Tiffin box was over or little bit might have remained that he might have eaten. Now what to eat? So he started feeling hungry. So then he started eating his own flesh only. He ate some degree and all that. And ultimately he died only. After some 1 month or something, when the school opened, then it was so horribly stinking and all that. The dead body, the horrible. So we understand hunger, what hunger is, isn't it? Hunger means you have to have food. Otherwise, you don't need money, don't need garland, you don't need a very spongy mattress or something like that. You need food only. You don't even need water. Hunger means hunger. You need food only. So those who are hungry for, those who don't, whose hunger is not satisfied by Krishna, because they are not surrendered to Krishna, they will be hungry for Maya. And such people will be very lusty. Any woman means for my, he's hungry. He wants to eat her. Eat her means eat her beauty by kissing her, embracing her, having sexual intercourse. Or he will be greedy. Money, all money is for me only. He will steal, beg, borrow, steal, do whatever, but everybody's money is my money. The gentleman doesn't think like that. Maturvat paradareshu, paradravyeshu loshtravat. Atmavat sarvabhuteshu, ya pashyati sapandita. As Chanakya Pandit says, learned man means he sees others' wives as mothers and others' wealth as garbage. And he treats others the way he wants to be treated by everyone. That means he is very respectful, gentle, and like that. So these are the three symptoms of a learned person. But then those who are greedy, those who don't have Krishna, they'll be naturally greedy for worldly wealth. So Father, everybody's wealth is my wealth. Everybody's wife is my wife. This kind of nonsense. All girls in the world creation are for my sensual satisfaction only. Like that. Ravan was like that. Anywhere he wandered, any beautiful girl, kidnap her, and he brings her to Lanka and has sex with her and enjoys every day. Like that, he had hundreds and thousands of. Narkasur was like that. He kidnapped 16,100 beautiful girls from all over the universe and trapped them in one fort, and he wanted to enjoy them and all that. So this is how it is. Our person will be very much illusioned. If heart is not filled with Krishna, then heart will be filled with either lust or pride or greed or anger or illusion or whatever it means, pride. One of the six will always be dominating heart of that soul whose heart is not filled with Krishna. So saintly people will not take undue advantage. They have nothing to take from others. They have only to give. This is a pure devotee. One who only wants to give to others. And what to give others? Not food and clothing and all. To give Krishna. Because those who are asking for food also, or those who are asking for clothes also, those are asking for house, shelter also, they also want actually Krishna only. Because Krishna is not there, that's why they feel I require food, I require clothes, I require shelter. Shelter means house, etc. And even if they get all these things throughout their life, still they will not be happy. Because Krishna is only fulfillment. Without Krishna, there is no question of any fulfillment. Only one who has Krishna, he is fully fulfilled, satisfied. And in fact, Krishna is such that when you get more and more Krishna, then Krishna starts overflowing. And that is a pure devotee. He only gives Krishna to everyone. So we have to become pure devotees like that. Otherwise, we'll be hankering, hungry for all this. We'll be hungry for women, we'll be hungry for money, we'll be hungry for prestige, position, post, we'll be hungry for whatnot. All these things. Hungry for prestige means that pride only. So many people are surrendered to me, they bow down to me, they salute me, and they are yes men to me. All this is crazy. So saintly people should never be exploitative, as Prabhupada says here. Though saintly people have powers, the greatest power of a saintly person is to be able to give Krishna. He is the lover of Krishna. And is able to give Krishna to everyone. Because when you get Krishna, you get everything. All these people, no, like Jesus Christ, he did like this and removed the disease, some kind of wound or something, and he removed it. So when you get Krishna, Krishna will do all that healing. Krishna is a healing element in the herbs also. You take medicines, medicines cannot cure you at all. There is no medicine in the creation which can cure you. All medicines are useless. But why the medicines cure others? Because Krishna is that healing potency in the each and every medicine. Krishna says that, what he says, I don't remember the shloka, but in Bhagavad Gita, 88 opulences he says, one of them is, he is the that healing potency in the medicine. Any medicine you take, what do you call them? Sopramycin, not sopramycin is this thing, ointment, but you take Ayurvedic, anything you take, some this rasa, that kapha, that so many other, Dabur Avla, Dabur Avla, Pudin Hara, that, what, this sin, that sin, all allopathic medicine, Betacin,
It's for headache.
headache. So many, Crocin, all that. Crocin, paracetamol, something like that. That medicine you take millions, you cannot be cured. But what cures is Krishna. Krishna is there in the medicine. So when Krishna acts, then only, that's why you can see, you keep taking pills after pills, you cannot be cured because Krishna knows according to your karma, you are not supposed to be healthy. You are supposed to be unhealthy. And then afterwards, you take one pill, finished. Your disease is gone. That time, Krishna knows that your disease period is over. Over completely. I have seen that how it works, my God. Years after years, you suffer some ailment, some disease, and no matter what you do, you can't avoid it. It's like naturally you will be diseased. And then somehow by Krishna's grace, then it is over. And then it will not come for whole life at all. So what one needs is Krishna only, and saintly people give Krishna. That's it. So here Prabhupada talks about it. Next 60 seconds. Prakashananda Name Sarva Sannyasi Pradhana Prabhu ke kahila kichu Kariya Sammana. The leader of all the Mayavadi sannyasis present was named Prakashananda Saraswati. And after standing up, he addressed Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu as follows with great respect. Unfortunately, this world exactly opposite everybody does. Everybody expects respect from others. What is this? This person is not respectful to me. This person, my husband is not respectful to me. Children are not respectful. My boss is not respectful. My teachers are not respectful. So everybody thinks everybody else should respect me. So first you have to give. The formula for in love is you give and then you receive. The more you give, the more you receive. They say, what, ask not what the nation has done for you. Ask what have you done for the nation. So you do, just like all these freedom fighters. When they fought with pure motive. They were not pure devotees, but they had false ego by which they thought we are Indians and India is under British subjugation. So we have to fight and free our nation. It's our duty. For future generations, we have to sacrifice. And like that, they all just sacrificed. And then they became famous as freedom fighters. In fact, many of them after their death, now their photos are there all over, Krantiveer, Savarkar and this and Lal, Bal, what not. But when they were existing, was there a single photo of them?
No.
Nowhere. Nowhere. They were never famous. Means so open now, the way they are famous. Now, if you see any political mahal or something, there will be Gandhi's photo, Nehru's photo. That time, there were hardly any photos of all of those people. So they sacrifice. So likewise, first you give, then you receive. But what happens now? Because Krishna is not there in the heart, so heart is empty. So you want to receive only. The technique is you have to fill your heart with Krishna. Then Krishna is reservoir of everything. Reservoir of pleasure, Ram and Krishna is the owner of everything. Yomam Pashyati Sarvatra. Everything is in Krishna. So once you get Krishna in your heart, you get everything. You get books, you get microphone, you get mobile, you get laptop, you get car, you get bungalow, you get piano, you get harmonium, you get mridang, kartal, you get whatnot. Everything you get because everything is in Krishna. And then you start giving Krishna to others. And then because people receive Krishna from others, they receive everything from you. And they are ready to give anything and everything for you. They will give their life for you. What to speak of wealth, what to speak of their intelligence, what to speak of their vani. Praner, arther, diya, vacha. These are the ways we can surrender. So wealth will also people give, vacha also will give. Their lives also they will give, praner also. Brahmacharis give life. Why? Because they receive Krishna so much. Who can become a brahmachari? Only one who hears unlimitedly and chants. Such a person will become brahmachari, he will be powerful brahmachari, he will be ever enthusiastic and enthusiasm will be always on increase because he's receiving Krishna so much. And unfortunately, sometimes not understanding this formula, some other boys or brahmacharis, they think, if only if I can get iPhone, then I'll be happy. Then I can do so many of services. My outreach will be so nice, preaching, I'll preach to hundreds of I. They leaving Krishna, they are thinking, if I have this thing, that thing, one brahmachari is crying, I am not given car by the temple. This devotee has car, he is wonderfully preaching. That devotee has car, he is going all over. For my project, I am working so hard for so many years. Nobody is recognized. So when he told me all that, I said, Prabhupada did not go by car to America. He went by Malo Jaj, by cargo ship. That also money was not there, it was sponsored. So why do you need? The founder Ajara Viscount did not need car. Why do you need car? You are not going anywhere all over the world. You are going here only near Pune only, some village 30, 40 kilometers away. So this is the craziness that Brahmachari is in Maya. He's thinking without car, I'm not able to preach. car preaches or what? Bhaktisiddhanta Thakur was the only other person apart from the governor of Bengal who had car in those years before 1936 because it was costly. So only governor of Bengal is the richest person. He had car and Bhaktan Thakur had car. And Bhaktan Thakur would load the car with books and he would go village to village. And as soon as the girl, the women, the children, they are, quite emotional. No? Hey, car, gadi. So car would come and it would slow down because the village is going to stop. They would all running, and the car has slowed down. They are close and the car stops and they are touching the car. कितना अच्छा है, so nice है. And the door opens and मालिक आ रहा है, अमीर आदमी, इसके पास कार है. And then steps out somebody in saffron and you're wondering ये क्या है. आदमी ये मालिक किसी स्वामी को लेके आया क्या? और बाद में कोई स्वामी बाहर आ गया, बख्तियार ठाकुर, और कोई है ही नहीं कार में, एक स्वामी है. इनका कार है क्या? भाड़े पे लाया क्या? And then you would take out the books and you would keep it on the car only. Then he said, okay, so these books, they talk about Krishna, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, something you would speak. So now please take these books. So now they're all attention from car to the sannyasi and from sannyasi to the books. And then they would take the books. So they wanted to purchase the car, no money. But then the sannyasi is there inside. He's not exploiting the car. He's using the car for preaching Krishna consciousness. So they receive books, knowledge about Krishna. So this is how one should be convinced. I don't need anything in the creation. I need only Govinda. Chunyaitam jagat sarvam Govinda virahename. And if you are in Maya, you will think I need an iPhone, I need this, I need that. If only I get this, then I will be happy. This is illusion, grand illusion. If only I get Krishna, then done. Nothing else I need. I don't need water, I don't need food, I don't need clothes, I don't need anything. I need only Krishna. Yamnyaitam jagat sarvam Govinda virahename. The whole world is dreary void without Krishna. Radharani is like that. Krishna is gone. Now she is princess. She is the daughter of Rishabhanu Maharaj. Rishabhanu Maharaj's wealth was far more than Nanda Maharaj also. Nanda Maharaj had 9 lakh cows. Rishabhanu Maharaj had some 12 lakh cows. And he's very rich, very rich. That's why when Radharani's marriage was getting fixed and they sent pearls, then Nanda Maharaj was wondering, my God, these pearls are so high quality and so many pearls are sent. And now we accept the marriage proposal. So in return, we should also send many plates full of pearls and all that. So what to do? We don't have, we are not rich like Rishabhanu Maharaj. लड़के वाले कम इसके financially. So Krishna came to know the anxiety. So Baba, you don't worry. I will sow these pearls. Pearls की मोतियों की खेती करो. बेटे वैसे नहीं होता. बाबा आप चिंता मत मैं हूँ ना. He dug in the earth and he sowed the pearls and all that. And he told Baba दूध चाहिए. दूध किस लिए चाहिए लाला? दूध से खेती करेंगे. पानी नहीं नहीं दूध से ये पर्ल से बाबा. अरे बाबा जो आया वो भी चला गया. फटे कपड़े भेजेंगे क्या हम महाराज को. तो फिर होगी पर्ल्स की खेती और ऐसे पर्ल्स आएगी बस बड़े बिगर मोर इन क्वांटिटी एंड मोर शाइनिंग मोर कॉस्टली प्राइसलेस एंड ऑल दैट. उसको निकाल के सब भेज दिया. ये कृष्ण लाइक दैट. So one has to know I need only Krishna. I don't need anything. Only when you are in illusion you think no, I need money, I need this, and I need to satisfy my parents. I have to be with them. I have to protect my parents. I cannot become a brahmachari. Because what will happen to my parents? I forget about parents. Your body itself may have some tumor or something. After 5 months you go to doctor and he says terminal cancer. You are going to die in 1 month. Finish. Parents will take care of you. When your body will deteriorate, they will take care. And then they will send you off. नहीं बाबा बेटा चिंता मत करो. मैं हम अपना ध्यान लें. हमने काफी सेविंग की है. तुम्हारी सेविंग की कोई जरूरत ही नहीं थी. तुम अपने आप को सेव नहीं कर पा रहे. मर जाओ तुम. Save yourself in next life. So finished. The son is dead, young son, before the parents. And the parents will remain for long. You know the pilot of that Ahmedabad plane crash. Yes. He died, I don't know what is it, 35, 40. And his old parents are there in Bombay. Near IIT Powai only, Powai area. They will remain alive. They will go on. Money is not a problem. They have house. They have some relatives. Young son is dead. So it's a grand illusion to think that without me, what will happen to my mother, my father, my children, and all this. Without you, it will be much better. Your parents will be happier than now. Your children will be happier than now. पिताजी चले गए, सब प्रॉपर्टी मेरे पास आ गया. जब तक थे कुछ मिलता नहीं था. जब से गए हैं सब मिल गया. अच्छा हाँ, धन्यवाद पिताजी. वही रहिए जहाँ थे, जहाँ है, वापस मत आइएगा. This is the naked truth of life. Nobody loves you. They love your resources. You have money, you have some prestige. That's why people are around you. You lose your money, you lose your prestige, nobody will be for you. Pure devotee will be for you, always. Because he was never after your money, never after your prestige. That's what we see. Shyam Sundar Prabhu was caught in drug peddling. And Prabhupada never gave up friendship with Shyam Sundar Prabhu. He said, yeah, no problem. You are going to jail. Krishna was born in jail. For what? Drug peddling. I was also selling drugs. He said, no, Swamiji, not those kind of drugs. I was caught in LSD, marijuana and all that. No problem. And you're going to jail, na? You preach there. Don't worry about coming out. Remain there, please. So many people are there. What you call audience is 100% guaranteed. Nobody is going to leave. Nobody will say, I have a job, I have to go now. No, I have, oh, I take care of family and my children and my wife. Nobody, everybody is free. पूरा श्रवणम के लिए फुल उनके पास टाइम ही टाइम है. अब तुम कीर्तन करो, तुम जानते हो कीर्तन करना, करते रहो. So Prabhupada was amazing. This is what is pure devotee. He is never after anything that you possess. He is for you only. In the creation, you have only pure devotees for you. Krishna and pure devotee. That's it. All others are not for you. They are for your wealth. They are for your property. They are for your something material that you have. Not for you. Nobody is there for you in this creation. Nobody is there. जो भी बोल रहे हैं ना, बेटा तुम्हारे बिना क्या. All the brahmacharis who have become brahmacharis, their parents are watching TV, they are socializing, they are attending marriages, they are smiling, they are drinking beverages, they are eating foodstuffs, and they are very happy. कितना अच्छा ये मैंगो जूस. वो लड़का ब्रह्मचारी बना है, वो मैंगो जूस नहीं पा रहा है, उससे कुछ लेना देना. अच्छे खुशी. So nobody is for you. Nobody. ये आपको समझ में आए तो आप ब्रह्मचारी बन सकते हैं. कृष्णा इज ओनली फॉर यू. Only pure devotees are for you. All others are exploited. Okay, one more slow. इहाईस शुनः श्रीपाद अपवित्र स्थाने वैस. Attacked by lamentation. कुछ तो बुरा हुआ होगा. ये सन्यासी की गर्लफ्रेंड ने छोड़ दिया होगा उसको. Or maybe he had money loss. So that's why he's so much frustrated in life. He sat in that unclean place. So why did you sit in that unclean place? What has caused your lamentation? This fellow, because he's a Mayavadi sannyasi, he is not just a Mayavadi. He's a Mayavadi sannyasi. That means super ignorance and super passion. These people, super ignorance of the identity of the Supreme Lord and super passion because they want so much respect. Danda grahana matrena nara narayano bhavet. Just by accepting danda, taking sannyas, you become Lord Narayana. This is Mayavadis. And this fellow has already 60,000 sannyasi disciples. How much he must be thinking high of himself. So he is the epitome of passion and ignorance. So Atmavat Manyate Jagat, because he is in ignorance, deep ignorance. He is thinking Chaitanya Mahaprabhu must be in the mode of ignorance, and that's why he is lamenting. Some loss might have been there, some distress. So poor fellow is sitting in the unclean place. So that is not the case. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is filled with Krishna Pray, because Radharani's bhav he has brought, and Radharani is filled with Krishna Pray. In purport Prabhupada says, in the material world, everyone wants to introduce himself as very important and great. But Chaitanya Mahaprabhu introduced himself very humbly and meekly. The Mayavadis were sitting in an exalted position. And
Earlier you mentioned to become brahmachari or to become advanced.
every boy should become brahmachari. Before you get Varmala, better accept Vadumala. At least when you join as a brahmachari, while receiving you, they will give one garland, that yellow dress you wear. So that time, I think they will give garland also.
Yes.
So get Vadumala, and then after some years of training in brahmachari ashram as a brahmachari, if you wish to go out, get married, no problem. Then you receive one Varmala.
So you said one who is hearing unlimitedly, he can become an
Yes,
but
yes.
like most of us don't have taste for hearing. And no
So
taste
give
for
up job
hearing
and the whole day keep hearing, because what you don't have taste for, that is the thing you need for the most. Yes.
So that ego doesn't allow to hear because we want to speak.
So hear your wife. You don't want to hear Krishna and Krishna's representatives. Then hear Maya and Maya's representatives. Mobile phone you'll have to hear. सुनो मी मुझे सुनो, मैं आवाज कर रहा हूँ, टिम 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 टिम, and then you pick up and then the person goes on and तो सुनना तो पड़ेगा आपको. कृष्ण की नहीं सुनेंगे तो माया की सुननी पड़ेगी, मोबाइल की सुननी पड़ेगी, लैपटॉप की सुननी पड़ेगी, कार की आवाज सुननी पड़ेगी. कार शुरू ही नहीं हो रहा है. or it is going very smoothly, some nice sound is created by the car, and you are hearing that sound and you think, wow, what a car, what a sound. तो सुनना ये कंपलसरी है. सरेंडर इज कंपलसरी फॉर एवरीवन, either to Krishna or to Maya, either to Krishna's representatives or Maya's representative. Choice is yours. सुनना तो पड़ेगा आपको. आवाज कितने आवाज सुनने पड़ेंगे? आप सुनते ही है ना, दिन भर 24 घंटा सुनते रहते हैं. रात में भी सो भी गए सब आवाज नहीं है, फिर भी अपने अंदर की मन की आवाज सुनाई देती है ड्रीम्स के रूप में. ऑल क्रेज. द वन हु इज इंटेलिजेंट ही विल ओनली सरेंडर. पूरा एनालिसिस कर चुका है वो. द वे नाउ आई एम टेलिंग यू, वो सब एनालिसिस हो चुका है. दैट्स व्हाई बहुनाम जन्मनाम अन्ते ज्ञानवान माम प्रपद्यते. वन हु इज इन नॉलेज ओनली ही विल सरेंडर टू कृष्ण. वन हु इज इन इल्यूजन ही विल नॉट सरेंडर टू कृष्ण. As much as he is in illusion, that much he will never surrender to Krishna. You see, here is the person with the grand illusion, grand ignorance, Prakashananda Saraswati. Externally, he is a sannyasi. Sannyasi is 60,000 is above. But he is the epitome of ignorance. That's why he has not surrendered to Krishna in the form of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And he is, on the contrary, he is blaspheming Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. What is this fellow? What kind of sannyasi? He is a bhauk sannyasi. He is dancing on the street like children and women. Sentimental fellow ये. So कुछ ज्ञान ही नहीं है. अपने आप को बड़ा महान समझ रहे हैं, ज्ञानी समझ रहे हैं, और चैतन्य महाप्रभु को इग्नोरेंट समझ रहे हैं. So one who has a knowledge, that's why knowledge is very. That's why Prabhupada stressed so much. Books are the basis. Why did he say that? Without foundation, what building are you going to build? Unless knowledge is there, you can't. So many brahmacharis live. I remember long before Raisham Prabhu was so much like our ISKCON forum was budding and flourishing. So much people working hard, and I was a little lazy fellow. I would not work so hard. I would read Prabhupada books daily, 1-2 hours, and whole ashram knew in one sense. Sundarshyam Prabhu यानी वो थोड़ा स्लो आदमी है, ढीला है, पढ़ता बैठेगा वगैरह वगैरह. हमारे घर एक्टिव नहीं है जैसे हम एक्टिव है. तो रायशम Prabhu ने he said also in one ashram in brahmachari class, somebody talked about NIT Warangal preaching and all that. So Raisham Prabhu said yes. Now earlier he would read a lot of books and all that. No, I was not so much happy, but now as he's preaching, so this is it, like that. This is the brahmachari. That means अभी थोड़ा ठिकाने पे आया है सुंदर श्याम दास. अभी थोड़ा कम पढ़ाई करता है, and ऐसे उन्होंने सोचा होगा, अब ज्यादा सेवा करते हैं. Then years later, 10, 20, 15, 20 years later, many brahmacharis left ashram. Then he understood, ये सुंदर श्याम दास तो जानने का नाम ही ले रहे थे, ये आराम से इधर खुश है अंदर. तो समझ में आ गया, जो पढ़े नहीं बहुत सेवा वगैरह किया था तो वर्कआउट क्या आउटपुट देने वाले सब सब आउट ही हो गए. और ये फॉलो टेकिंग लॉट ऑफ इनपुट, ये इन ही इज पुट इनसाइड. तो फिर Radhe Shyam started changing his. Then he says nowadays there should be Vrunda, all the Vrunda devotees, Gopal Bhatta Vrunda, Jiva Vrunda. These devotees should come together. They should read Prabhupada books. They should form daily book reading. Now he is stressing क्योंकि उन्होंने खुद आंखों से देखा है अभी जो बहुत हार्ड वर्किंग करके नहीं बढ़ के तो चले गए वो. और दिस फेलो हम्बल लेजी फेलो गोइंग ऑन. जो पढ़ते हैं वो रहते हैं क्योंकि वो पता है ना क्या कर रहे हो. ऐसे ऊपर से प्रेस्टीज के लिए नहीं हम ब्रह्मचारी बने. वी आर हियर फॉर गेनिंग कृष्णा. कृष्णा इज देयर इन प्रभुपाद बुक्स. These books are only Krishna. Srimad Bhagavatam is not different from Krishna. Prabhupada has given, and Prabhupada is there in his books. So we want to take association of Krishna and Prabhupada. Okay, services are there. Should not be passionate. Yes. Any other question? Online.
Yes, Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna.
Yes, Prabhuji, like how, as you mentioned in the class, no, that our heart should be filled with Krishna. So how to fill the heart with Krishna?
How to fill heart with Krishna? By Shravanam. Is it Pravishna Karna Randrina Swanan Bhava Swarup. That or otherwise Shushrusho Shraddha Dhanasya Vasudeva Katha Ruchi San Mahaseva Vipara Punyatartha Nishana. There are so many verses in Srimad Bhagavatam talking about that. That Shrunata Swakatha Krishna Punya Shravana Kirtana Hridayantastu Yabdarani Vidunat. That one, not that one. The other one. Pravishta Karna Randrina Swanan Bhava Swarup. Pravishta Karna Randrina also. Krishna enters. So many verses are there. And he says, na. Shrunata Shraddhaya Nityam गृणतश्च स्वचेष्टितं कालेन न अतिदीर्घेण भगवान विशते हृदि शृण्वता श्रद्धया. One should hear with faith. Nityam. Faith is quality kind of. And quantity, Nityam. 24 hours we should hear about Krishna. Krishna's holy name can also be heard. Somebody is doing kirtan, you hear. You can also repeat and hear your own chanting. Shunota Shraddhaya Nityam Grinatascha Swacheshtinam. With endeavor one should hear and take Krishna. Then Pravishta Shunota Shraddhaya Nityam Grinatascha Swacheshtinam Kalena Na Ati Dirgena. In time. How much time? Na Ati Dirgena. Not after long time. Kalena na ati dirghena. That means very quickly. Bhagavan vishate rudhi. Krishna will enter in your heart. So clear. But how will he enter? He will enter through ear holes. We have 2 ear holes. These are most important for us. Then after these 2 are empowered, then tongue is empowered to chant Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Otherwise, tongue will be like during chanting. Because the heart is not having Krishna. So that is not coming through the tongue. So ears have to be empowered. Then the heart is filled with Krishna. Then the tongue is powerful. Cannot stop chanting Krishna's holy name. Krishna's name, fame, qualities, pastime. You just can't stop. 24 hours will be like this only. Prabhupada says in the Tokyo lecture, I think 294, he says that you read my books 24 hours a day. I do that. He wants us to read his books 24 hours. Statement, direct statement of Prabhupada. We are all Prabhupada followers, yes or not?
Yes.
We call ourselves to be Prabhupadanugas. What Prabhupadanugas? Do we know statement is there? And I should feel ashamed. Sundarshyam Das, 30 years in ISKCON, wasting my life. 24 hours I am not reading Prabhupada books. I am thinking that I am a great preacher. I am a senior devotee. Shame on you. What are you doing? Are you reading Prabhupada books 24 hours? No. Then keep quiet. Be humble. And at least pray to Prabhupada. Prabhupada, I am fallen soul. I am a fallen brahmachari. I am fallen senior brahmachari. Sinner. More sin than others. Sinner. Sinner, sinnest. Like that. I am more sinful than others. I am not reading your books 24 hours. Please forgive me. And please empower me, Prabhupada. Let me read your books. So, no, if you read, if you hear, then Krishna will enter in heart. And then once heart is filled with Krishna, then you don't look for money, you don't look for women, you don't look for prestige, you don't look for garlands. Nothing you need. You're happy. You're happy. That's what preaching means. Preaching means telling others how happy you are with your Krishna. Very powerful definition. Telling others how happy you are with your Krishna. Now you see all the worldly people, they tell how happy I am because you see I have so many viewers, I have subscribers, I have these clothes I have, you see my nail polish, you see my lipstick, you see my hairstyle, you see my beauty, you see my money, you see my car, you see my mobile iPhone, special iPhone, and you see my car, which is golden car. In UAE they have gold parts in the car. So they are telling how happy they are with all these things, which are all temporary things. Maya means temporary. Anything material means temporary. And these people are telling. Then afterwards their grand illusion is burst open. How happy I am traveling with Ahmedabad, from Ahmedabad to London. Say selfie. They must have sent, no?
Yes.
So relatives. I am at the Ahmedabad airport and I'm now inside the plane. Just see. The relatives received the last message, the photo, they're happy family. And then next, the relatives don't even find the dead bodies. But preaching means telling others how happy I am with my Krishna. Krishna is the possession of that preacher. And he's telling, I'm happy with Krishna. I don't need anything. I don't want your money. I don't want your wife. I don't want your house. I don't want your car. I don't want anything. I'm happy with my Krishna. In fact, you are miserable with your beautiful wife, with your money, with your bungalow, with your car, with your prestige, with your office, with your employees. You are miserable. How miserable you are. That pure devotee is able to see how miserable he is. And he, because he's dishonest fellow, he cannot reveal with all this how he is in trouble. The pure devotee naturally sees that he is miserable. And pure devotee feels that he should receive Krishna from me. Otherwise, he cannot be free from misery. And pure devotee cannot be enticed, cannot be allured by anything of this world. You can see Haridas Thakur, Ramchandra Khan, he was allured by women. So he thought this is the most beautiful prostitute. इसके सामने तो कोई टिक ही नहीं सकता, इतनी सुंदर है, भेज दिया उसको.
Lakshmi.
And how is Haridas Thakur? He feels pity for that woman, poor lady, exposing bodily parts, thinking that uska beauty, all her breasts, all her nice biceps, whatever that, slim arms, that is her natural and eternal beauty. ये आज है तो कल नहीं. Poor fellow, deriving strength from illusion. So let me break open her illusion. How? Holy name is complete knowledge, condensed knowledge, unlimited knowledge is the holy name. So because she would not have heard philosophy, he just said, my chanting is remaining. My dear lady, please hear. And then I'll satisfy. And he kept chanting, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. And her grand illusion was removed in just 3 nights. And he surrendered to Haridas Thakur. And he did not say, okay, all that money that you have earned, give me, because I am sadhu. He said, distribute it to Brahmanas and Vaishnavas, give up that sinful house and stay in this hut. He became the donor, house donor. Just see, this is the potency of a pure devotee. She was so rich, Laksha Hira they say. If you want to have her for one night, you have to pay 1 lakh diamonds. It's something like that. So she was very rich, very rich. Richest prostitute, maybe richer than the rich people in that town, Benapole. And Haridas Thakur donated her entire hut. और वो छोड़ के चले गए, क्योंकि उनके पास कृष्ण है ना, तो उनको क्या हट करना है. He had nothing to do with that hut. He had nothing to do with the beauty of that prostitute. He had nothing to do with her wealth. He had nothing to do with anything material. He is happy with Krishna. तो ऐसे छोड़ के चले गए. So here,
When I hear now,
Can I proceed?
why again most of things are
you forget. So you preach. Start preaching. First few endeavors will be futile. You heard and you tell, I read today. What you read, you don't remember. So next time your reading will be very powerful. When dharmo rakshati rakshata, you are reading so that you want to preach about it, the message that you have. So then Krishna, because you are protecting dharma, then dharma will protect you by giving you more and more remembrance. Whatever you read, you will be able to remember like that. Kapil Prabhu is asking, devotees many times emphasize more on service and daily minimum sadhan, because by rendering service, passion is doubted in Krishna's service. So what should be given more importance? We should do render services also. We render all 9 types of devotional services. Shravanam, Kirtanam, Vishnu Smaranam, Padasavanam, Archanam and all that. So we can do also, but at least spare some time. Don't eat too much. Control your tongue in terms of eating less and speaking less. And that saved time can be used for reading Prabhupada books, etc. You don't have to cut down your physical services. That can be increasing also. Athara Prabhu is asking, Hare Krishna Prabhuji, is hearing while doing office work or driving offensive to the speaker? No, not at all. Not at all. As we sometimes may not give proper attention to the words. No, at least sometimes you are giving attention. There are millions of people who are never giving attention to pure devotees' words.
Yes.
Who are all purifying words. So no problem at all. Something is better than nothing. And he doesn't come to know anyway directly. In fact, we can tell also. First time George Harrison met Shyam Sundar Prabhu, he said, I heard your Swamiji's Hare Krishna record. I was driving once 22 hours and all throughout I was hearing Hare Krishna Kirtan Dun of Swamiji. It is so amazing. It's out of the world, like that he glorified. So you see, before even meeting Prabhupada, before even Prabhupada coming to London, before even Prabhupada disciples, 3 couples coming to London, he just got that album recording. And he heard it 22 hours. At 22 hours he was driving. You can imagine the height of passion, level of passion. 22 hours non-stop he was driving, and non-stop he was hearing also. That was going on in the car. So there is nothing wrong in hearing that. I do it while taking prasadam in the toilet also. I carry the mobile. That is different mobile. We keep it in the mug and hang it in toilet somewhere to the window and keep hearing. Yes, a waste of time. Anyway, waste from the body is going out. The waste of time also. So why not invest in hearing Harikatha? Nothing like that. Not a single moment should be spared. While doing, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said, Khaite, poshite, shuite, sada harinam loite. While eating, while sitting, while sleeping, always chant holy name. So how will you chant unless you have heard? So while eating, while sleeping, while whatever, you have to hear. Then only you will be able to chant eventually. Priyanka Mata is asking, if we are cured by medicines only, when it is written in karma, then what is the use of taking medicine? Because we will be automatically cured when karma is over. Because devotees are concerned. Our goal is Vaishnava Seva. Devotees are worried because we have poor health and they feel that if you go to doctor, Krishna also sees our endeavor. So, so then devotees pleasure, we take medicine. Otherwise, we know Krishna is only the medicine. Pushna, Aushadhi, something like that he says. I'm not remembering in Bhagavad Gita. Aushadhi word is there. If you search, you will get it. Aham kratur, aham yagya, swadaham, aham aushadam. Aham kratur, aham yagyam, swadaham, aham aushadam. Aham aushadam. What is the translation? I am the.
But it is I who am the ritual, I am the sacrifice, the offering to the ancestor, the healing herb.
Healing herb. The healing potency is Krishna. The herb is not Krishna. In one sense, Krishna's energy is there. Some chemicals, some medicines are there, some chemical things are there. But the healing potency is Krishna alone. Otherwise, impossible. You take millions of these medicines, you can never be cured. Krishna only cures. Okay, so now it's late every time. Okay, take one last question.
It is the easiest way to get Krishna by serving Vaishnavas directly or simply lay down and chanting and
Lay down.
बैठ के सिर्फ chant करना or doing only services among this
all three. Shravanam, Kirtanam, Vishnu Smaranam, Padasevanam, Archanam. 9 we have to do. So whatever is happening, that's what we should participate. Just like now I am doing Kirtanam, you are doing Shravanam. So this also should be done. You should do Shravanam, I should do Kirtanam. Afterwards, now we have to do chanting. All of us have to do Kirtan. And while doing Kirtanam, we have to hear holy name also. Then we should attend remaining part of morning program or you have some services. Everything should be done. Nothing should be excluded. The more you chant holy name, you are begging Krishna, please engage me in your loving devotional service. So Krishna increases your capacity, your power. Time wise, it remains 24 hours only. But you will be able to do 25 hours services in 24 hours by the blessings of Krishna. Otherwise, in 24 hours, you cannot even do 2 hours of services because you are without any potency, without any power. Krishna is the power, most powerful person. So you have to invite him in your heart. When Krishna fills your heart through years and all, then you are so empowered, you can do why 24 hours? You can do 25 years of service in 24 hours. That's what Prabhupada did, na? What if you have to build 108 temples all over the world? How many years all of us combinedly will take? Prabhupada alone in 12 years accomplished what we cannot, hundreds, thousands of us cannot accomplish in many, many years. So Krishna is the most powerful person. Okay?
you can say you have to do balance of all this.
Balance नहीं, जो बोला है वो करते रहो. And I told how to read by cutting down your tongues, eating and speaking. Then kirtan will be very powerful. Whatever 16 rounds you chant, you will not chant 16 rounds, you will chant 16 good rounds. And then your potency will increase, then you will be able to do physical services, you will be able to serve devotees, you will be able to take association, you will be able to read more books, you will be able to distribute books, you will be able to collect funds, you will be able to arrange Rath Yatras, you will open centers, many devotees, you will be able to send for initiation, you will take yatras, n number of things. What you are serving now, millions of times more you will be able to serve. If you only take care of these aspects. Shravanam Kirtan. श्री चैतन्य चरितामृत की जय, श्री कृष्णदास कविराज गोस्वामी की जय, श्री प्रभुपाद की जय, समवेत गौर भक्त वृंद की जय, निताय गौर प्रेमानंद जी. Today I wanted to finish, if not 6 at the earliest, क्योंकि हर बार इतना लेट हो रहा है. मैं टेम्पल हॉल ही नहीं जा रहा हूँ क्योंकि by the time I reached there it becomes 6:35.
Need your blessings. Actually,
All blessings.
I'm starting second time, third bottle.
ये लो, blessing is here.
Please, you can give your signature.
सिग्नेचर, सिग्नेचर क्या करना है उधर? सुखदेव गोस्वामी का सिग्नेचर है. ठीक है, साधु का ब्लेसिंग कट्स योर भव बंधन. तो ये स्टेटमेंट से आपका बहुवंदन कट कर रहा हूँ।